But you have to promise me you won't tell.
I promise.
Here, let me get you out of those ropes. Man, he tied these up real good.
Oh, Kevin, I'm really disappointed in you.
I can keep it here for now. It should be safe enough. But don't get too comfortable, because you're heading to the bottom of Lake Superior soon.
This isn't over yet, witch. Your day will come sooner than you realize.
Oh, shut up. I have all the power now.
Well, what did you do with it?
Oh, I put it in a safe place for now. But it's going to have a very wet, rusting place soon. It's going to be thrown into Lake Superior.
Will that do it?
No one will ever find it. No one in 1,000 centuries.
So there'll be no evil forces in Agoma again?
Nope. And it's all thanks to you, Megan, for finding it.
Well, I'm the one who brought her here.
Yes, you did. Thank you, Mario. Now, can I get you two anything to drink?
It's just nice to see you again, Yami. I can't believe how much has happened since the last time we talked.
Well, I should be getting back to Tammy's house. I don't want her to think that I quit or something.
I wouldn't blame you.
Well, before I leave, I do have a question.
What's that?
Well, what the hell's going on?
Pardon me? What do you mean, what's going on?
Well, like with all this witch stuff.
Well, we kind of try to keep it low key. We really don't discuss it much, Megan.
You're best to keep this secret to yourself, Megan.
Well, I intend to. No one would believe me.
Megan, you realize Corinne's a good witch, right?
Korean? Oh no. I hope she's okay. I kind of whacked her really hard with that hammer.
What? Why would you do that?
It was the stone. It told me to kill her and to kill you all.
Well, the sooner I get rid of that stone, the better off we're all gonna be.
You just couldn't stay away, could you?
Jimmy, there's another way of doing this, you know.
Doing what, Kevin? I'm not doing anything. You are.
What do you mean?
Well, Kevin, since you want to be here, I figured I'd put you to work.
I'm not doing anything.
My money is on you doing exactly what I want you to do.
You better listen to him, Kevin.
Bravo, Nick. That's the smartest thing you ever said. Now, this is what we're going to do.
And so the doctor has named me power of attorney in the meantime.
Well, I just can't believe that Corinne is laying in the hospital in a coma.
I know.
And whatever happened to her happened in my home.
You know, it's so strange, Tammy. It seemed as though she'd been hit with something. The doctor said, blunt force trauma. But who would do something like that?
Oh, hi, Miss Tammy.
Megan, where have you been?
I thought you were leaving for Switzerland.
No. I mean, I will. It's just kind of complicated right now. But Megan, do you know what happened to Corrine?
Korean? No. What?
She's in the hospital, in a coma. We found her in your room.
My room? What happened to her?
We were hoping you might know.
How would I know anything? I was at a friend's house for the last few days.
But that's when it happened, Megan. I found her 2 nights ago. Are you sure you don't know anything?
I swear I don't know anything. Can we go visit her at the hospital?
Yes, well, she's in a coma now, and frankly, the doctors don't know if she's going to come out of it in 2 days, 2 months, 2 years. Nobody knows.
Wow. Poor Korean.
Oh, Tami, you're here. I stopped by earlier and you weren't here.
Carrie Ann, you're not gonna believe this. We had something terrible happen right here in my home.
It's Corrine, Emma's nanny. She was attacked, and she's in the hospital. She's in a coma.
Attacked? Did you call the police?
The police?
No, we didn't do anything like that yet. We didn't even know she was hit with anything until the doctor told us.
Wow, that's pretty scary. I hope she's gonna be okay.
Me too. But in the meantime, I have to make some other arrangements.
Other arrangements? What do you mean?
So now that we dropped Megan off, I think you and I could talk a little more freely. What's going down with you and Clive? Are you guys together again? I just mean, like, the last time I saw Clive, he was dressed in red and seeking your blood. Like, he hated you, and you hated him even more.
Well, you know that old saying, Mario. There's a fine line between love and hate. I don't know if you really know this, but I used to date Clive long before he became Lord of the Warlocks.
Yeah, that's how you became pregnant with Shaylin and Ren.
Well, ever since Ren destroyed the Black Stone, he's actually become more and more normal, just like he used to be when I first met him.
So what are you saying? You want to be with him again, don't you?
It's just complicated.
Well, now that you have the other half of the Black Stone, are you going to be hiding it from Clive? I mean, he lives with you, doesn't he?
I do have to get rid of that stone very soon, once and for all. I can't let Clive know I have it.
Why? Because you don't want to lose him again?
You know what, Mario? Clive really is a good man now. He even has a plan for him and I to raise Ren's baby once he's born.
I don't know how you do it, Yami. I mean, I'm ready to leave Claire, and all she really did was sleep with my
I
brother.
think I'm detecting a little bit of jealousy in your voice, Mario. Anyway, back to Claire. I don't think that you really loved Claire, and I don't think that she loved you either. You know, don't you remember that we threw her overboard at one time, Mario?
Yeah, I remember. Claire and I were on our late honeymoon. You know, I guess looking back, I knew we were never really right for each other. There was never really any chemistry, and I don't know, I guess we were just two cons conning each other.
Well, what about now? When you walk through that door, what are you going to say to her? Other arrangements? What do you mean?
Well, Tami, I think Emma and I will be looking for another place. Ladies, do you mind? Can I have a moment alone with Tami?
Okay, sure. I just came over to talk about some assignments for the site, but we can talk later. Megan, let's go in the other room.
Okay, Heidi. I know what this is all about. It's about Nick, isn't it?
Tami, you have to admit it makes the situation here a little uncomfortable.
I won't lie, Heidi. Knowing that Nick is Emma's biological father does make me feel a little bit uncomfortable. But having you and Emma in my house, it's just made my house come alive, and I don't want you to move out.
You know, I swear I didn't know that Daniel was Nick. I didn't. And I didn't want anybody to know how Emma was conceived. I mean, only Daniel and I would know. Just
Heidi,
the two of us.
It's no longer a secret anymore. But I am curious about a few things. How did you and Nick meet?
Very good, Kevin. You, get out. You remember what I told you?
You're crazy. You won't get away with this.
Hey, Kevin, please remind this idiot what the rules are.
You're gonna run down the middle of the road. You move over to the side, Jimmy will shoot you down on the spot.
Very good, Kevin. Now you, 3 seconds to start running. Right here, right now, before I shoot. 1, 2. Don't even think about breaking the rules. Now you run as fast as you can down the middle of the road. Go! Kevin, you know what to do.
I can't do this, Jimmy, I can't!
You want me to do this on you? Because I will. Now run that bastard down!
Next on Tami.
I'm gonna miss you too, babe.
Do you really feel like that?
Well, don't you?
Now gun it!